Yeah, we in this thing. We're about to get started real soon, right in like a couple minutes.
Tell me what's the difference when tryna get it on your own. One rash, yeah, gotta go and get rash long. Can't forget about the times I was hungry out alone. Now I'm getting to the money and I'm rocking all these shows. Never mind the things, I'm pulling on, rocking on designer jeans. Fucking on the bitch, and you know she slipping out on the dick. Counting on the rash, yeah, I'm on my shit. Closer to the stars, how life. What you gon' do, tryna get my 2 lives? On my knees, yeah, I'm tryna get it right. Fighting all the demons all around me. So what you gon' do is you gon' fight. Gotta be well protected. Separate all the wrongs in my life. Gotta be well respected. Keep a pistol on my side. Drive off in that Lexus. Swerve off and go get high. Tell me what's the difference when tryna get it on your own. One rash, yeah, gotta go and get rash long.
Disclaimer. The opinions expressed during this podcast are conversational in nature and expressed only in comedic and entertainment purposes. Not all of the facts will be correct, but we attempt to be as accurate as possible. At least I think we do. My bad, y'all. Theater holds no liability over these conversations on this podcast, and using this podcast, you understand that it is solely for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy the damn show. Laugh, love, live, and smile more, because we about to.
Yes, I use a grinder.
3, 2, 1. We are back with another episode of You Don't Pay Me Enough to Care. And tonight, y'all know, this your boy Sebastian Sincere in the hand of building in this motherfucker right here. We gonna be talking about a lot of good money and everything like that. Like I said, in this tonight's episode is episode 22, and I think we talking about buying black. Yes, indeed. And we got another my new found co-host on this bitch, Lottie B Moore, and this motherfucker. What's up, sis?
Lottie B Moore.
Yeah.
What's good?
So y'all look, we tonight we gonna be talking about some things about and I'm gonna go ahead and start it out like that. Just to go ahead and get y'all going.
Racial injustice and economic injustice cannot be solved without a radical redistribution of political and economic power. We read one day, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But if a man doesn't have a job or an income, he has neither life nor liberty, and the possibility for the pursuit of happiness. He merely exists. Estimated that we spend $322,000 for each enemy we kill in Vietnam, while we spend in the so-called war on poverty in America only about $53 for each person classified as poor. The promises of the Great Society have been shot down on the battlefield of Vietnam, making the poor, white and Negro, bear the heaviest burdens both at the front and at home. The other thing I want you to understand is this, that it didn't cost the nation 1 penny to integrate lunch counters. It didn't cost the nation 1 penny to guarantee the right to vote. But now we are dealing with issues that cannot be solved without the nation spending billions of dollars and undergoing a radical redistribution of economic power. Yes. All labor has dignity. Yes. But you're doing another thing. You are reminding not only Memphis, But you are reminding the nation that it is a crime for people to live in this rich nation and receive starvation wages. America's opportunity to help bridge the gulf between the haves and the have-nots. And the question is whether America will do it. There's nothing new about poverty. What is new is that we now have the techniques and the resources to get rid of poverty. And the real question is whether we have the will. At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. This is what we are faced with, and this is the reality. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we are coming to get our check. I come here tonight and plead with you. Believe in yourself and believe that you're somebody. As I said to the group last night, nobody else can do this for us. No document can do this for us. No Lincolnian Emancipation Proclamation can do this for us. No Kennedonian or Johnsonian Civil Rights Bill can do this for us. If the Negro is to be free, he must move down into the inner resources of his own soul and sign with a pen and ink of self-assertive manhood his own Emancipation Proclamation.
How many people ever heard that?
Don't let anybody take your manhood. Be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. Somebody told a lie one day. They couched it in language. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. Look in your dictionary and see the synonyms of the word black. It's always something degrading and low and sinister. Look at the word white. It's always something pure, high, and clean. But I want to get the language right tonight. I want to get the language so right that everybody here will cry out, yes, I'm black, I'm proud of it, I'm black and beautiful.
What is the relationship between this and the reality of the Negro masses?
And it's just like that, child. MLK said it the best way we can think it possible, y'all. What is buying black? You know, we gotta learn how to start pouring back into our own. We go out here and we buy all these Jordans and Tommy, and I'm a victim, and I'm a prime example of the shit too, cause I done fell into it too, you know.
I'm a
But
hoarder. I got
right.
shit for a long time.
But it's just now we just gotta write that part, and it's just like we gotta really start like pouring back into our community, guys, because
We do. Buy black is a thing you gotta know what it really means.
that part.
Not just like because you black don't mean you can't have good service. Now we gotta have good service too, so we can buy black. Don't forget that part. Don't be making us look bad, cause everybody buying black, and you know how we move when we get together. But make us want to move that way too.
That part. Yeah. So guys, like I'm gonna read this to y'all, and this thing is something that I was reading, and it said, "What does buying black mean?" It said it's simply black capitalism, a way to build wealth in the black community and encouraging black people to spend their money with black entrepreneurs and businesses. It was encountered by leaders such as Booker T. Washington and Marcus Garvey. So we're going to start right there. And like I said tonight, y'all, I'm going to be shouting out a lot of folks that I'll be following on Instagram and let y'all know that I see y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing, and I'm proud of y'all. And I love something. When the money get right, a little bit more. Because right now it's tax season, so I might cop a few little items from some of y'all, which
You
I know
already
I
know
am.
what's up. We got to buy black tax season. And I know what black people do around that time. We buy stuff.
So stop spending all your money in places that you know they don't give a shit about you.
You got to invest too, y'all.
Yeah.
Buy black in yourself too.
That part.
You black too.
So yeah, guys, and that's what tonight's episode is all about. Like I said, we on episode 22, I think it is, of You Don't Pay Me Enough to Care.
And if you add those together, that's my favorite number 4.
So that
it's
indeed.
perfect.
I've been seeing 4s. Well, I've been seeing 8s a lot for the last 2 months. A lot of
8s.
8s.
Break them down as a 4.
So yeah, guys. So yeah, we gonna get this thing popping like this. Yeah. So Miss B Moore,
Believe that.
what's going on with you? What because you was talking about some things that you got going on.
Yeah.
So let's touch bases on that first before we get into all these entrepreneurs out there that I want to shout out in the show.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's talk
yeah.
about your shit,
We got the Old Team Fund.
Okay.
The Old Team Fund is coming fast. It's brewing, it's cooking. I got a lot of things in the works as far as trying to make sure the foundation is great. And then once it's a go, which will be in a couple of months. We're only 2 months shy of that. And it's going to be canvassing for people like us, families like us. We're going to be paying doctors' bills for all the struggling families, because I know, past this pandemic, post-pandemic, it's even more of a struggle. Because, pandemic had us struggle. And it's not like we weren't struggling before that, so.
Right. You right.
Me personally, I already know I got people that's like got the doctor's bill thing going on, and the health can't pay the health bills because your health insurance is not that much type shit. I got all that going on, so it's like I've been wanting to give back, so I got to figure out a way to get my lane back, and that's what it is.
Is it gonna be a non-profit?
It's definitely a non-profit because it's not just helping and just people I know. Definitely going big with it. I'm just starting with people I know. Somebody at my job I'm gonna start with. She don't even know yet. I'm not even gonna tell her yet. I'm gonna build it up first, and then let her know that I'm here to help you, girl.
She here to help you.
It's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna make sure everybody see what I'm doing.
Right.
I can't wait. I don't want to talk too much about it because once all I got is ideas. And
that's what it always starts, is with an idea and building off the idea. That's what it all starts with, you guys.
It's gonna be lit.
You gotta take your creative mind and juice to get it flowing, and then you put that shit into motion.
I got something coming for us mental health people too.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, y'all.
Mental health. We gonna get into that. Well, that's gonna be on. Actually, we gonna have a whole segment on mental health, and I'm gonna have a lot of young youth of this generation, Generation Z, on here.
Is
to
that what it
talk to
is?
them about.
Generation Z. That's
It's
what the young
Gen
people
Z.
is. Oh,
We in Gen Z now. But yeah, so you guys, I need y'all to start like really, really supporting. And this is my thing with us. We need to start supporting each other more.
we do.
Your friends and family is out there hustling and grinding, and you see these people, they making clothing lines, they may be digital marketers, they may be, for instance, like me with this podcast thing going on,